Yo, what's up?
Hey, Bowblax.
Yeah. So,
Why do you make all the Susie Lou videos when you know that this is something that can be pointed to with ease? How you view it differently? How do you see these things differently, other than corporation and small person?
well, the Susie Lou thing is she like calls people out for she so it's basically Susie Lou takes from these anime companies and re-uploads to her channel, barely reacting, basically being a substitute for the anime itself. You would agree that is pretty fucked up, right?
I don't know if that's a substitute for the anime itself. If I want to watch that anime, the last thing I'm going to watch is somebody reacting to the anime.
I only typically re-upload to show you know it's a clip, right? You've talked about clips in the past. I think I recently saw a clip where you were talking
From
about T
3
clips
years ago. That was
3 years
three
ago.
fucking years ago, before everybody was getting their shit taken off of the fucking thing because of goddamn duplication. And you know about that stuff because I know you motherfuckers watch Chris Hansen.
I watch him occasionally,
All right, you
but
watch Medicare?
not frequently. I've seen a couple of his videos.
Okay,
I'm
did you
not an
see the
avid
shit on
fan.
Twitter where he was going back and forth with Susan
No, I
Just
didn't. I didn't.
Okay, well that was a thing. Medicare got hit for duplication because everybody's sharing around his shit. This has been a thing for like the past 6-7 months. Kroby Cat got hit with it.
Oh yeah.
SW Review
Does it
got hit with
remove
it.
channels or does it remove
It causes all kinds of fucked up
monetization?
shit for channels. I've seen it demonetize channels. I've seen channels struck down for nothing but reuse. It's all kinds of shit it can do to
didn't
channels.
Chris Hansen get demonetized over this?
I don't know what specifically happened. I know something happened to him and he had to switch channels.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, something detrimental happened to the channel. Now, is it right to be like, well, I have the right to do that to somebody else's channel?
What he proposed was a hypothetical question anyway. If somebody was to re-upload your content and this was to cause you to say get demonetized or some sort of negative impact on your channel, would you consider that fair? Or would you feel like you had been done wrong by?
No, but that's not how it works. I don't believe there's
No,
any
we're
case
talking
of a
about
channel being
we're talking-
demonetized because
this is
someone
a
else.
hypothetical question, Bowblax.
Hold on.
But it's not realistic.
Hold on. That one I do know of, Bowblax.
Okay.
Okay. A channel that I know of and I'm cool with named OSW Review. They cover wrestling shit. They got hit from duplicated content and they got demonetized for it.
But it was their original content and someone else stole it and then they got hit for duplicated content?
Yes.
And we just
This is
mentioned
how
two
this
other
works,
examples
man.
of that.
If you don't take action on that stuff, then the people on the other end can.
We also just mentioned Chris Hansen and Medica, who this happened to.
Yeah,
So to say
Well,
that
I
it's
believe
unrealistic-
Manicure got hit because he deleted his original videos, so the other re-uploads took priority in the system.
Wait.
Isn't that how it
Okay,
works?
you said that you didn't know about that. Okay,
I'm
did
not
you
an
see the
avid
shit
fan.
on Twitter where he was going back and forth with Susan
No, I
Just-
didn't.
Yeah,
So
playback.
to say
Well,
that
I
it's
believe
unrealistic-
Manicure got hit because he deleted his original videos, so the other re-uploads took priority in the system.
Wait.
Isn't that how it
Okay,
works?
you said that you didn't know about that.
What did I say I didn't know about?
You said you didn't know anything about that situation going on with Medica. So you did know about that, right?
No, I know he deleted his videos.
Okay, so if he deleted his videos and then they end up taking priority in the system and would fuck him over, then why do you say that you specifically do this with deleted videos so that you would then have the copyright over the actual owner? Is that
If
what you
your
do?
if the content they made is deleted, yes, I assume maybe.
But that's still theirs, Bowblax. So you were just putting up a hurdle. That's almost like the copyright
Yeah,
trolls
but
of like 2012.
they can copyright strike the video and they're free to
They
do
wouldn't
so.
have the ability because again, it would be down as yours since you would put it up because they deleted it.
You can
If they
copyright
take
strike
it,
any video.
yes, but yours is going to take the priority. Yes, you can put a copyright strike up on any video, but when you appeal it, you'll be able to say mine is the one that came up earlier. It's my video, blah, blah, blah. And you know that you'll be able to win on that. You know this. So why would you do that?
Well, how can Medicare be?
So why would you do that?
Well, how can Medicare be demonetized for re-uploaded content if he had no content on his channel?
Maybe
When he got demonetized, that makes no sense. What
He
would
got
YouTube detect?
demonetized when he had his videos on the channel. They were already called reused videos.
I believe he got demonetized with only like a stream up or something, with like no videos up. That was the
afterwards.
whole controversy. That's why it was so absurd.
That was the second part of it. He was originally demonetized on the videos, so he got rid of the videos.
And I believe he was demonetized after the videos were deleted.
That was when he was trying to get
you could double
remonetized.
check, but that's
Okay. Well, you said you didn't know anything about this. We kind of followed it. So that's
well.
why
I know about him deleting his videos
Yes,
and
he
getting
got rid of all
demonetized,
his
and I know it
videos
wasn't
and
free.
thought that would make it okay. He thought that once he deleted his videos, it would be fine. And they said, well, now you don't have any watch minutes, so we're not going to monetize you. So he had to, everybody go look at my stick figure videos so I can have money. And people did it.
Okay. Well, this thing aside, right? Well, this thing aside, right? You didn't get affected by this. So the practical reason to why I re-uploaded your clip is because we had this argument and I clipped the specific part. I thought it was down. I was under the impression it was down because you renamed the channel. I couldn't find the original upload, and someone asked for it, and I couldn't find it, and I was like, oh, it's taken down. I'll just re-upload it to share it with other people, and that's basically it. That's like the reason.
Bowblax, why you lying about that archive shit then?
Wait, what do you mean?
Why you
Well,
gotta pretend it's about archiving and being a fucking library when it's, well, I wanted to show it to people. That's a totally different reason.
Wait, no, that's the same reason.
That's the same reason?
Yeah. I had it on my computer saved so I could watch it myself, and then it was taken down from the internet when I wanted to link someone to it, so I re-uploaded the archive so people could see it. That's what an archive is.
Okay.
Preserving something that was online.
Well, it wasn't about preserving something that was on. You said it was about showing it to somebody who asked for it.
So do you see yourself as a folder?
Now, hold on. Here's my question to you, Bowblax. If it was fine for you to just show somebody else's content because they wanted to see it, again, what is the issue with Susie Lou?
Well, that's like a paid anime that people are like paying money to see. It's like a business that she's compromising, and that's like why copyright law exists, so people don't do that type of stuff.
So are you telling me that it's okay to steal from people, but you can't steal from a corporation?
No, if your content was behind a paywall, I 100% wouldn't have re-uploaded it.
What?
You do, like, because that means I would be stealing money from you because that's paid content that you rely on people to pay money for to see. But since it was originally free, you know, I don't feel like I'm stealing. And
It wasn't
thought
really free though. It was a monetized channel.
Well, again, I was under the impression.
All right, I'll ask you this question. WWE will hand you out some like free little DVDs sometimes whenever you go to their events. You allowed to upload that? Give it to you for free.
Well, if the main way to obtain that is through paying for it, and they just happen to give it to you for free because you paid for an event, you still paid for that event to get that.
You still pay for the fucking internet in order to get YouTube, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but they're paying for the internet. They need the internet to watch my re-upload too, so you know.
Do you understand that whether
it's not like I'm putting it on a hard drive and mailing it to them, you know?
Look, if you have to pay to see someone's content or not, do you realize that does not change the fact that it is their intellectual property, that they own it?
And I said Tonka is free to strike me. It's his, and it's
why do I have to strike you when you know that you've done something wrong? Why do you have the inability to just do the right thing? Take it down. It's not yours.
Why don't you want people to see that clip? Like,
It's up
what's
What do
your
you
issue
mean?
with it?
Why don't I want people? What does that mean,
It's
Bowblax?
still available.
Hold on. What does that mean, Bowblax?
I just
What do you
like
mean by that?
practically, I don't understand why you are upset that the video is re-uploaded on my channel currently, especially since it's not currently monetized.
It's not a matter of if I'm upset. And
Is
it
it
was
a
monetized. Hold
it's a
on. By
principle
your
thing?
own admission, it was monetized for several months. Was
Yeah,
it
but it's not monetized now. So what's the issue
because
now
YouTube
currently?
stepped in.
What's the issue now currently? Why
The
do
issue
you have
is
an
that
issue
I
currently?
find you to be disingenuous as fuck.
I'm trying to be as honest as possible
Hold
here.
on. I'm not talking about right here. All right, this conversation we're having is okay. I'm talking about in general. I find you to be disingenuous as fuck, man. You go after Susie Lou talking about how she steals content.
Well, I've
and then you
explained
do
how
this.
I personally feel that's different.
But you seem to miss that it doesn't matter what you personally feel like. You're not any kind of authority on this whatsoever.
And you're not either.
I don't what?
At the end of the day, we're all people just giving our opinions on the internet.
No.
No one's the end all be all.
I'm reading off what the rules are. You
Well,
have already been penalized for breaking the rules. That's why they demonetized that channel.
Yeah, so what's your issue now?
You've been told by your
I've done
friends.
something. I've, dealt with the consequences via YouTube. So
take down the video. What is your
I'm
issue
aware.
with taking down something that you have been caught stealing?
Well, if you want it taken down, you can strike it.
Why can't you take it down? Why do I have to take any action whatsoever when you know you're doing the wrong thing?
Because I would like to see people see our conversation we had on that stream, ideally, yeah. If people want to see it.
What does your
easy
wants,
access?
What does your wants impact the YouTube anything with? What does that mean, you want?
I mean, everyone uploads videos because they want it up on their channel. I don't understand what you're saying.
What do you mean you don't understand? Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna yell at you today. I'm not gonna get ill with you today.
Also, by the way, like copyright, it's not something YouTube decides. It's like a law thing, you know. We mentioned earlier how
Copyright is determined by not YouTube, but you know what is determined by YouTube?
What is?
The way that they handle copyright.
Yeah, it's via DMCA and laws. They have to comply with certain laws. So that's why, like, you can strike down any video technically, and they have to take it down to comply with the law. YouTube is strictly going by the law, not what they feel like they want to go by.
And by calling you out for reused content.
Yeah, they demonetized me for that, yes.
Yeah. So why am I having to ask you to take this down? You want that channel monetized again, do you not? That's what you were saying in your tweet. So why do I have to even bother asking you?
I was just announcing that it was demonetized.
And then you also said that you wanted YouTube to tell you which ones were in violation so that you could get remonetized.
Yeah, so I could correct it, yeah.
The ones that aren't yours. Those are the ones.
Okay.
There, you can go correct it.
And if I want my monetization back, I'll correct it. But honestly, at the moment, I don't really care too much.
Okay. So, what if somebody is telling you, take down my stuff? What do you reply back to that with? And what would be your reaction if Susie Lou said the same to someone else?
Taking down other people's re-uploads, it really depends on the circumstances. I make a personal judgment based on that. And
you make a personal judgment.
Yeah.
Because that's how copyright works.
That's not how copyright works. That's how I decide to do things, and whether I get punished for the certain things I do is up to me. I know the consequences. It's my decision.
So you can make a personal judgment on if stealing is stealing. While you
I never said it wasn't stealing. I never denied it wasn't stealing.
Okay, so you did steal. You admit that.
Yes. I've said this. I've admitted to it.
Hold on. I didn't know if you changed your story yet. I know. You admitted to it multiple times. You do steal. But you make a video about how Susie Lou steals content? What?
I said that she got I said in that video her channel got taken down for stealing the Naruto content, and that's basically what I talked about in the video.
Do you
Yes,
understand
you called her
the
a thief. You talked about how stealing is wrong. You talked about all this in that video. Why didn't you put a precursor
Well, I
or
personally
something at
wouldn't
the
have
end?
stolen the Naruto content.
I know you steal other YouTubers' content. That's why I'm asking you. Did you put it? Why didn't you put a thing at the beginning or the end like, hey, by the way, I steal other YouTubers' content? But what she's doing, that's fucked up. Why didn't you add in that you steal into that video where you were talking about how somebody stealing is wrong?
I didn't think of it. Because I don't
You didn't
necessarily
think of it.
consider it stealing because it's
You
well,
just
it
said
is
you
stealing. It
considered
is
it
stealing.
stealing.
Let
You
me
just said you
rephrase
think that. What the
Sorry,
fuck?
I phrased that incorrectly.
You did.
No, you phrased it very correctly. Are you?
Well, what do you mean?
aware
I
of what the
contradicted
term-
myself, Action. I just
No, when you
contradicted
said that
myself.
you do steal. That was
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Do you understand what the word hypocrite means?
And then I accidentally said I don't necessarily steal, which was a bad way to word that.
I don't know if that was an accident. I think that you know that it's stealing, but you don't see it as stealing when it's you doing it. And I think that's the problem.
I've mentioned this on the Croaxis stream, but it's I only re-upload for like very deliberate purposes, like to highlight a certain thing, to clip certain things. A lot of my uploads on my second channel are to accompany my Twitter versus videos. It's like people, maybe have an Instagram story or something. They talk about certain things. I have certain clips of that in the video, and I'm like, if you want to see a full version of this, since it's gonna, expire on their Instagram story, I have a compilation I upload on my
But
second
Bowblax,
channel.
that's not what you did with the video you took from us. I know. You just linked to your merch store.
I linked to my I'm
You
pretty
linked
sure
to your
my
merch store, your Discord, and you linked to all that.
yeah,
You
that's
linked
a
to the video.
default. That's a default in my description. All my links, yeah.
Okay, then don't say that you link back to the videos. I've looked at some of the videos. You don't link back to the videos, dude. That's not what you do.
When did I say I link back to the video?
You
I said in my
just-
Twitter
you
versus
just did.
videos on my other channel with 8K subs.
Okay, but I'm talking about the ones where you steal. I'm not talking about your Twitter versus videos. Ain't nobody worried about those videos. Look, make those videos, get yours. Whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about the kid who's out here banging on about people stealing. 1 million streams you've done. You've made a fucking video about it. And then you're going to get on this fucking show and tell me how it's okay to steal when it's you. What am I supposed to say to you, Bowblax?
I never said it was okay to steal because it was me in particular. I was trying to explain the context in which I would re-upload certain content. And
If you know
as I
it's
said
not
previously,
okay,
I
why
could.
are you doing it?
I feel like you're trying to simplify everything I'm saying and not listening to the actual point I'm trying to bring up. Is to I re-upload certain things for a very deliberate reason. The example I brought.
Where you go to somebody's shit, download it, and then go re-upload.
Yeah, and I explained the context behind why I re-upload those just now. Did you not listen? Do you not understand?
No,
It's not. It's
no,
not
I don't
because
understand.
I'm not saying it's okay to steal because it's me. I'm saying I'm doing it to provide a certain amount of transparency within the drama, and if it's available elsewhere, I will link that elsewhere. But if it's not, I will re-upload it to my channel so people have that context for the full transparency of a certain drama situation.
I
Well,
did
you've
link
done
somewhere.
Which is why, which is part of the reason why I clipped our segment from our stream. It's because if people want to see the argument between me and you, which is a drama, and they want the full transparency of how we talk to each other and what went down there, instead of just hearing it from me and hearing me recount it in my very biased way, they can look at the full clip and see exactly what happened. That's kind of why I re-upload certain drama things to provide full context towards certain situations, so people don't have a biased perspective.
But Bowblax, you didn't link back to the original, like you say. You didn't do any.
Would
of
you
this
like
shit.
me to? Would you like me to link back to the original?
No, I would like for
description?
you to stop putting my content on your channel. I want you to take my content down because it's mine and not yours. And I would prefer not to run into any of these reused content issues other people run into. And I know you don't want to fuck over somebody's fucking YouTube channel, so why don't you fucking comply?
Well, it hasn't fucked you over currently.
Do we need to wait for it to fuck me over? Is that what we need?
I don't think it will fuck you over unless
I didn't
go...
ask what you think, Bowblax. It's a thing that happens, and I shouldn't have to sit here and.
Well, I'm pretty sure the examples you brought up are moot, as I've established earlier.
What?
Sorry if you don't understand, Tonka.
Okay. Tell me what I don't understand.
I've already explained it multiple times.
What did you explain?
You seem to just not understand. I'm sorry.
What am
It seems
what
like
am I
we're at an
failing to
impasse
get?
here.
No, what am I failing to
Because
get?
I've explained it like 3 times, and you seem to just not understand. I mean, I understand
What
you're
even
saying.
is the topic that I don't understand? I don't even know what you're stabbing at. What is it that I don't understand?
Try to recall what we just talked about, Tonka.
We've talked about 40 things.
I'm sorry you can't keep up with the conversation.
I promise I can keep up.
Then why don't you understand what I'm saying? I've explained it like
All right, what are you
3
saying?
times.
One sentence. Give me one sentence. What are you saying?
You can rewind. I've already
I
explained it like
can't
3
rewind. I'm
times.
in a conversation with you. What is the thing that you were saying that I don't understand?
You other guys are listening. Can you like repeat
I'm
in a
not
way that
talking
he
to
would
them. I'm
understand?
talking
Because
to
I've already explained it like 3 times. If I explained it in the same way again, you just won't understand again.
Are
so.
you saying that other people re-uploading your content will not get your channel demonetized for reused content? Is that what you're saying?
Probably not. No.
You're saying probably not? That's not what you're saying, or is that what you were saying?
It most likely wouldn't.
You are saying it most likely wouldn't?
I don't think I've seen any legitimate case of that.
You've seen no legitimate case of that.
No. Vicar got hit.
A channel that I know of and I'm cool with named OSW Review. They cover wrestling shit. They got hit from duplicated content.
And Mr. Medicare. The 2 examples you brought up have other factors to why that it resulted in that.
Which 2 examples did I bring up to have other factors?
The Chris Hansen and Mr. Medicare.
Chris Hansen and Mr. Medicare both have different examples. And what exactly was the extra example of it? You're saying that it was something to do with him uploading NBC shit, and that's why he got reused content.
Yes.
Even though the only thing on the channel
I was looking it up. I just looked it up and confirmed it.
Okay, well, when that was good, why did he still have to move channels?
Because he had to move channels because he had Predator in his username, and that gimped him.
Okay, so when Mr. Medicare was hit with his,
it was an error on YouTube's part, and it was
well,
fixed.
No, it wasn't an error.
It was fixed. It was fixed in like a week.
It wasn't about being fixed. That's not what happened at all.
It was fixed.
No.
Yeah, it was. Mr. Medicare's monetized currently on his channel.
Yes, he is monetized now, but it's not because an error was fixed.
Well, why is he monetized now, Tonka? Explain to me how he got his monetization back.
Because he earned monetization back after he deleted everything.
He lost his monetization after he deleted his content, though.
He lost his monetization before that. He privated all of his videos first. I'm not wrong, Bowblax.
You can look
no,
it up.
you're wrong.
I
don't need to look it up.
I sent the link to Vamp. I can send the link to you too.
You can send links
if
you like.
you want to go based off your memory,
it's not a matter of memory. We kept up with it.
You too.
We kept up with it.
Well,
We
clearly you didn't enough because there is proof.
What's the proof?
I sent it to Vamp. I can send it to you as well.
You should probably get to it. So if you're proven wrong on this,
so I'm looking at this article that you sent. I'm wondering if you actually read it, because the link, the tweet that Medicare had, it's linked in the article, so I went to the actual tweet itself. I'll bring it up on screen as well. It says, your account status currently ineligible for monetization. Here's why: reused content.
Because I reuse content. We've already established this. I said I steal content.
Okay, because you steal content. All right, here's another one for you. Why was I hit on a channel and told that I owned all the copyright for anybody who was playing the game Yakuza?
I'm not aware of the situation.
Man, we did a show on that. Hundreds of results. Hundreds of results for hundreds of people's videos who were just playing the game Yakuza. And YouTube wanted me to take action on it.
Same thing happened to me with my game streams, where it wanted me to copyright people who were playing, I think it was Metal Gear Survive, because I had streamed it a couple times.
This is one of the ways that YouTube works. One of the ways that they try to get rid of copyrighted content is they try to reach out to someone's channel first. And then if they don't claim it, or, strike it, or don't bother to respond, they will move to somebody else in order to address the situation of the duplication. Now, in this particular instance, Tonka did not want to strike these other people because YouTube was confused about this game being played by multiple people. They went to him and said, "Is this your content?"
Are you sure?
100% sure, 100% positive.
Well,
I was explaining to you exactly how the situation happened.
Okay, tell me when you're done so I can respond.
And so they reached out to Tonka and they said, "Is this your content?" And he's like, "No, I was playing this game, Naruto." And okay, well, you know, all these other channels, they have similar content. So do you want to strike them down? Do you want to claim copyright? And Tonka was like, "Well, that doesn't feel right to me. I don't want to strike these guys down for that. We're all just playing the same game." So instead of claiming that it was his content, which he could have done, and then struck down all these other channels, he tried to work with YouTube to make them understand that it was a game. However, this is one of the methods that YouTube has in order to remove duplicated content. This process occurred around this game and around Tonka's channel. And if he had made different decisions, he could have fucked up a lot of other people's channels unfairly.
Okay, so
but this is the process they have in place.
Yes, I'm aware of the process with the that isn't a bot when there's channels with I'm pretty sure there's a channel called Toon. He has like 100,000 subscribers plus. His channel got hacked and he tried to get in contact with YouTube, like an actual person, for months to get this fixed, like multiple months, and they didn't do it. You're saying they would respond to you and this little copyright issue more urgently than a deleted channel.
They didn't respond to me. Talked to another person
subs.
who had played the Yakuza game that we were fucking given this thing, gave them the screenshots of what was going on, and they got a hold of them. Is there anything else that you would like to throw in front of excusing why you were okay to steal?
I've already explained this. This is like a separate conversation. I've already explained earlier why I took the content. Are you just not satisfied with that?
Well, no, I'm not satisfied with that because it's a lie. You say
it's not a lie.
Okay, tell me the
reason I take the content.
Last time I heard,
so other people can see
it.
it.
You said it was because it's gone. That was
I believe it was gone. Yeah, and people want to see it. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it
wasn't on the original channel TP.
Yeah,
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it was on the channel it was originally on. Channel changed its name.
Well, that's why I couldn't find it.
Well, then that's on you. So why do you still have my content? That's mine. That's not yours. You need to take that down.
Will you be removing that content now that you do know that it still exists and I can link you to where it still exists?
Well, originally I would have, but
yes or no
after all this like drama and all this like bitching you've done, I really don't feel inclined to do it.
You are lying. You have lied over and over.
Multiple I'm not lying. I'm being
and I will keep making streams about how you and your friends think it's okay for you to steal content while you make video after video.
I feel like I've given my answers to everything. There's nothing for me to respond to.
You've lied again.
Is there any more questions you have?
I have a question. Why did you say the video is down when it isn't?
Because I believed it was down.
Do you feel like you should apologize to your friends for lying to them?
For making a mistake? Well, you changed the channel name. It's a pretty easy mistake to make.
Well, that's still on you, and maybe you should apologize to your friends for misleading them.
You're aware of the mistake now, Bowblax. Like, we're here to have a fair conversation, right? You are now aware.
Yes, I'm aware.
That was a mistake, and that this channel still exists. This upload still exists. I can send you the link. So now that you are aware that it does not meet even your own criteria, are you going to take it down?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
It's not a matter of if you feel like it.
You're a disingenuous motherfucker.
I'm being very genuine here. I'm just saying straight up. I could lie.
In your standards, disingenuous. The persona that you put off, disingenuous. You and Augie going around policing people, it's disingenuous. It's fake. You are fake, dumb little kids.
Everything you just said about your reasons for
uploading
just
told you that the correlation
said, fuck those reasons. I'm going to keep it up anyway.
It's a clip of a of a live stream.
It's not yours,
we've
Bowblax.
never, me,
It's not
Augie, we've never,
It's not
ever
yours.
been against clipping live streams. Honestly, Augie actively
Nobody
encourages it
asked.
on his stream.
Then why do you have to lie?
It's very
about
different than the Susie Lou thing. You're
Then
making
why
a
do you
false
lie about it?
equivalence.
No, it's not a false equivalence. It's not a false equivalence at all. You think it's okay to steal as long as it's not from a corporation. And you
I never said that. I told you
Okay.
verbatim the reasons why I do it and my mindset, and now you're just saying, "Oh, it's because it's not a
Well,
corporation."
no, you told
or
me
whatever.
your reasons.
You're
but we don't
rewriting
need
my
to-
reasons.
Fix that yet? Have you taken everybody's videos off of your channel yet?
Now
I'm looking at your channel. You're still stealing right
You
now.
are so fucking stupid.
You're stealing right now. I don't care.
You're stealing. Rewind. You're
I'm
stealing.
sorry, but you're stealing. I'm looking at it.
You know how stupid this is.
You-
think I'm stealing
I'm
shit.
looking
I
at your
didn't
channel,
know it.
Bowblax.
Let me
Stop
answer, you
stealing.
Stupid.
You
I
need to fix
know.
this.
Shut the fuck up and let me speak.
But I listen. I'm not interested in what a fucking thief has to say. I'm looking at your channel. I keep refreshing, and there's nothing but stolen videos.
That's the same argument I could say to you.
No, that's not the same argument. I'm looking at your channel right now. You are stealing right now. You are stealing content right now. I'm looking at you. Your channel stealing right now.
Holy shit, has anyone told you?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure that this is stealing.
Fucking concrete.
I'm pretty sure this is stealing.
You have brain damage, Jesus.
Bowblax, look here. I'll put it over here.